How safe do Massachusetts teachers feel inside their own classrooms? Tonight, 25 Investigates is revealing the startling results of our exclusive statewide survey.
Some experts say what we uncovered reveals a crisis in education and teachers under attack. Anchor and investigative reporter Carrie Cavanaugh spent weeks talking to educators about what they're up against and what can be done to keep everyone safe.
We teamed up with our sister stations across the country to ask teachers about their experiences with violence, what they think the causes are, and some possible solutions. We heard from more than 8,000 teachers in 34 states. 1,100 of them shared personal stories, including a teacher from Brockton High School who was badly injured on the job.
And that's what got me to this level. Ow. Hear that crack?
From a wrist that always cracks to the permanent scars.
And on this side, about a 2-inch scar.
Cliff Canavan has vivid reminders of the day he was badly hurt at Brockton High School. Canavan says he intervened in this fight in December 2022 when he spotted one of his student athletes on the ground.
Just getting kicked in the head repeatedly, unconscious.
He says he tried to pull the girls apart.
And as I'm holding her arms, another girl came running up behind me and full-on body checked me and sent both of us into a metal rack.
He suffered 2 broken bones in his wrist and tears around his thumb. The violence posted to social media within minutes. Canavan is one of more than 1,000 Massachusetts educators who took 25 Investigates' exclusive survey on teacher safety. 71% of those who responded told us they've experienced violence at the hands of students. A third said it happened more than once. 93% say they've endured verbal abuse by students. That data nearly mirrors responses from teachers who participated in our survey across the country. We teamed up with our sister stations from Florida to Georgia to Ohio to Washington State. 60% of teachers who responded locally and nationally say they at least sometimes feel afraid to be at school.
This is a big concern for our members, and they have been quite vocal about it for the last 2 years.
Deb McCarthy is the vice president of the Massachusetts Teachers Association. We worked with the state's largest teachers union to distribute our survey. She believes the student aggression teachers are facing can be directly tied to over-testing and budget cuts.
We need to address the fiscal cliff that many districts are experiencing right now. We need more counselors, we need more librarians, we need buses for after-school programs, we need recess.
When we asked teachers what has the biggest impact on student behavior, 64% of Mass teachers said a lack of parental involvement and discipline.
Kids that come in whose parent we can't reach. We try to call them, they won't answer the phone.
I don't think we can just blame parents. I think schools need to find even better and more creative ways to get parents involved so that they can play meaningful roles in their children's schools.
Dr. Susan McMahon is the chair of the American Psychological Association Task Force on Violence Against Educators and School Personnel and has researched the issue extensively.
I think it's certainly a crisis in our country because of the number of teachers who are experiencing these kinds of issues. It's pretty prevalent.
What happens to education in the Commonwealth if these teachers' concerns are not addressed?
You will have educators leave.
In fact, 61% of teachers surveyed said they have considered retirement, including Cliff Canavan. But
I absolutely love what I do for a living and love the students that I work with.
why did you want to take part in our survey?
I want to protect that 95% of the kids that do the right thing. If some of us aren't willing to speak up about what's actually going on in the school, nothing's going to change.
25 Investigates wanted the Massachusetts Education Secretary and the Commissioner of Elementary and Secondary Ed to be a part of this conversation. For more than a month, I was told no one was available for an interview. We got a statement, though. The acting commissioner of DESE said this in part. Massachusetts offers school districts a variety of trainings and safety resources, and DESE will continue to collaborate with our partners in law enforcement, mental health, and other areas to make schools supportive environments for all who teach and learn there. For 25 Investigates, I'm Carrie